TFC are your 2017 Eastern Conference champions, and they have booked a ticket to the MLS Cup Final for the second year in a row. Welcome to After 90, presented by Kia. Gareth Wheeler and Caroline Szwed with you. And Gareth, after a shaky first half, right? Could you agree? A little bit shaky for Toronto FC.
Sure.
Like all good teams do, they found a way to get the job done here tonight.
And that's what matters the most.
Exactly.
Michael Bradley said it best in his post-match comments that there's no apologies for how. It's a matter of winning at this time of the year. Never look for a masterpiece in the playoffs, because usually when you try to achieve that, you end up sitting at home on your couch watching the MLS Cup Final. A pragmatic win tonight and a whole lot to like. The way that the team grinded it out. This is a mature performance. Like, nothing phases this group, and that's what you have to love. And a player like Jozy Altidore becomes a story, going off hurt, coming back on, scoring the goal that sends him to the MLS Cup Final, and sending this place into absolute dreamland. It was loud, and you can
It's electric, right?
Oh, it means so much.
You fans are amazing. Yeah.
It was incredible tonight. Like, I just don't think that we can replicate this vibe in North American sport, period. It's just that good. But the one thing that stands out to me most is Greg Vanney, after he banged on the drum in the South End, put up his one finger to the crowd in the South End, saying, "One more game, one more game." That's what this is all about. This was a nice moment tonight. They'll celebrate, but they're going to get on, move on, and look ahead to December 9th.
And it was a big night of celebration, so let's go take a look at your interviews with the players post-match.
This wasn't an easy or a simple night. You know, the game was on a knife's edge for a long time, and we kept at it in a really good way. We didn't get frustrated. We kept trying to go after things in a good, smart way. We got our goal, and when we needed to close it out, we closed it out. And so I'm so proud of our group and everything that went into it. Now we got to make sure we're ready for one more.
Yeah, I'm just enjoying the moment with these guys. We worked so hard for the last two results, and to keep 2 shutouts against a team with that much talent says a lot about our grit, our determination, our can't say it, but we're really excited about it. I'm enjoying this moment right now, and then tomorrow, the next day, it'll set in that we got one more game to play, and we're going to win that one too.
I mean, everyone gave every bit of energy and fight that they had, and Jozy is banged up, and he saw an opportunity to make the most of it, and he did, and everyone just fought to the end, and that's what you need on December 9th even more.
This is a city that's given me so much. I was born here, grew up in the GTA, and I've played soccer all around the Toronto area, and it's made me the man and the player that I am today. And you can't ask for more than this. 2 times in a row, we get to the MLS Cup Final. Now it's time to take care of business.
Okay, and Gareth, I feel like we need to talk some about some of the major moments we saw here tonight, and I need to start this off with Michael Bradley making a huge defensive effort, coming from like 30 yards down the field and sliding into a ball that could have found its way into the back of Toronto FC's net.
The captain leads by example, doesn't he? Just incredible in terms of his recovery run here. It looked like Justin Merrim would have a wide open chance, where a player of his quality, who scored 13 goals in the season, doesn't miss that often. But Michael Bradley getting stuck in, not giving up on the play. It's a true testament to what he's all about, because TFC, and you said it, in the first half, just had a very difficult time breaking down Columbus's formation. Give full credit to the crew. They played well in the night. Their coach, Greg Berhalter, changed their formation, so it was a 3-4-2-1. I thought it was madness. It was actual genius, and it gave TFC all kinds of problems early.
Victor Vasquez, he's been phenomenal all season. I think everyone can agree with that. And then tonight, we unfortunately see him take a PK, and Columbus's goalie making a great save on that PK.
He scored on a penalty against Zach Steffen on May 25th. This time it's a Columbus Crew goalkeeper with a phenomenal save, well read, because Vasquez is so crafty. He hasn't missed a penalty on the year, and a lot of people were wondering, well, why did Vasquez take it? Javinko missed his last 2, both against Montreal.
I said he did that on, remember Javinko's,
yes.
He hit the post twice. I'm like, he did that on
No
purpose.
kidding.
It's not easy to hit the post twice.
Well, according to Vanney, the players decided on the field who would take it. They went with Vasquez. Big moment for the Crew goalkeeper.
And then we see none other than Jozy Altidore get the job done here tonight. Some nifty passing, short yards within players, just playing quick 1-2 touch soccer, and Jozy Altidore finding the back of the net.
Well, it started in the 50th minute, right, where he clashed with Harrison Affel, the Columbus Crew defender. Clearly was hurt, went off the field twice, told the training staff that he wouldn't be able to continue, just understanding in a game like this and not being anywhere near 100%, he wasn't good to go. and he fought through it. He was just trying to give the substitute, who was Armando Cooper, more time to warm up, stays on the field, and just an incredible goal from Toronto FC. From Javinko's touch, the 1-2 Altidore to Vasquez, back to Altidore, into the bottom left corner with that burst of speed. Didn't look like anything was wrong with his ankle, but it just shows you how much he wanted it.
When he went back in after he taped it up, I said, look, go hard for as long as you feel like you can go, and let me know where you're at. You know, it's the only way to really test it, is to try to really push it for however long you can. And if you can't go, then just tell me. He didn't tell me, so I figured he was gonna gut it out for as long as he felt like he could. And I mean, in the moment he scored, it was kind of like Kaiser Sose. He went from kind of limping to in perfect sprint, and finished it beautifully. So it was a beautiful goal, actually. So.
How would you diagnose the injury right now? Is there any concerns looking ahead to the MLS Cup Final?
I'm playing the MLS Cup Final. Doesn't matter what the ankle is, man. You're not taking that game from me.
You know, we're giving some credit to Columbus here tonight because they did come out in the first half and do very well against Toronto FC, and they had a moment towards the end of the game that could have changed the entire scenario here tonight.
The cross in the near post, Adam John deflected it on less than 5 minutes to go. Oleg Kamara, wide open goal, far post, just can't connect. That was hearts in throats, or hearts and mouths type moment for Toronto FC, because if that goal went in, TFC, in order to move on, would have had to score another goal. So that was a big moment right there.
Well, all that matters is here tonight, Toronto FC got the score that they wanted to. We're back in the MLS Cup Final, December 9th here at BMO Field. We can't wait to see all you fans here, and I guess just visit torontofc.ca for updates, right? It's back to practice.
December 9th, circle it on the calendar, back in the MLS Cup Final. It's going to be big, and redemption's on Toronto FC's mind. Exactly. They said it from the end of last season, the disappointment of losing in penalties. The mission has been quite simple: get back to the MLS Cup Final and host it while they're at it. Well, mission accomplished, just one more win to go.
Visit torontofc.ca for all your updates.